Hi everyone. Every year thousands of people suffer from criminals all over the world. But we're not talking about some serious crimes. Petty fraud and theft are also considered to be a full violation of the law. Today's video, as you already know, was specially created to protect you and your friends from the intentions of evil people. We'll tell you the most common tricks used by criminals to deceive decent citizens. So check the locks on your doors, close the windows, and let's get it on. Lucky letter. You can run into criminals not only in real life, because internet fraud still exists. But let's cut to the chase, friends. The trick is that they send you an email, which of course is decorated simply gorgeously. Beautiful font, cute letters, and most importantly, an inscription saying that you are the 1000th visitor to some website, hence they want to give you an expensive prize. Wow, sounds cool, you might think. Free gift. However, there's only one tiny little problem. In order to get the prize, you need to pay the delivery from another country. For this purpose, the letter has special payment details. Unfortunately, most people shocked by such pleasant news don't even have time to think before paying for the delivery and start waiting for their prize. But it's kind of delayed and will never arrive because there is no prize. Instead of getting their prizes, the victim just added money to the scammer's account. This is the harsh reality, and many people suffer from it. There are cases when they sent scammers thousands of dollars in the hope of getting their win, but remember, everything comes with a price. Flash drive. And now back to real life. Well, almost real, because this trick is also computer related. Now, imagine this. You're walking down the street, breathing fresh air, walking the dog, and then suddenly you see it, a USB stick, peacefully lying on the ground. Lucky you. Of course, you're immediately going to want to know what's on it. If you decide to take it home and open it then, my friends, you chose poorly. Of course, the flash drive might not have any malware, but turns out it's more likely than some cyber fraudsters put it on there on purpose than someone that lost it. In terms of fraud, this is a very lucrative business. A flash drive costs a lot less than you might have on your credit card, which they will have access to thanks to the key locker, and definitely less than the ransom Trojan encryptor will demand for your files. And now let's rewind a bit. You found a flash drive on the ground. Will you take it? Glued phone. On YouTube, you can find a lot of pranks when people glue the lid to the bottle, and the victim can't open it. Millions of users watch them and then reenact them in their own unique way. However, if you see a phone on the ground and want to pick it up but it doesn't come off, it's not a prank. Nobody wants to make fun of you, but you should immediately leave this place. The thing is that this is another criminal trick meant to distract your attention. They risk being robbed in this way, especially people with shoulder bags. While you're trying hard to get the gadget, thieves professionally clean your bags, and as a result, the victims remain with nothing for the sake of a thirst for profit. Remember what we told you at the beginning of the video? That everything comes at a price? Yeah, that's right. Service staff. And now imagine that the long-awaited vacation finally came, and you went to the country you wanted to visit for a long time. You are determined, and it would seem it's impossible that something can spoil your holiday. But no, it's actually very possible indeed. After all, criminals are always alert and can wait for you in absolutely any places, even in your own room. Usually criminals act in groups, disguised as hotel employees. They just come to check if you're alright, and even knock politely at the door. While one of them distracts you with some questions, the second will make his criminal affairs without interference, and even slip away unnoticed while you're engaged in a pleasant conversation. Therefore, while your body rests, keep your brain alert, otherwise you risk getting robbed. However, such incidents are a rare phenomenon, and only the most prepared fraudsters can perform a hotel crime. Usually hotels have thorough control over personnel. Broken camera. However, scammers in hotels are not the only danger waiting for you on vacation. Tricks with expensive equipment are also very popular among criminals. The only good thing is that they are similar, so you can be easily prepared. Be careful when a tourist like you asks you to take a picture of him with a group of friends in front of something. Taking the camera in your hands and preparing to press the button, you may find that the device doesn't work. But when you try to return it to the owner, he starts demanding money for allegedly breaking his equipment, and his muscular friends would come to help. Runaway taxi driver. Some taxi drivers are really good people. Well, you know, those who, even if they are in a hurry, will open the tailgate themselves and help carry all your bags to the reception in the hotel. Thanks to these guys, your vacation and the whole world is getting a little better. Hurrying to the next client. These drivers won't count the money that you'll reach out to them, but simply take your word for it and put it in their pocket. But don't let yourself be deceived by all this kindness and courtesy. Most likely, one of your small bags, for example with expensive equipment, just remained in the trunk of the taxi. So the driver has to leave right now before you remember about it. And the car with a kind taxi driver is already far, far away, along with your camera, your laptop, and your sunscreen. Fake tickets. If you don't have the experience of attending concerts of world celebrities, then this advice can be very useful to you. As you know, the stars know their worth, so tickets for Eminem or Beyoncé concerts usually cost a pretty penny. But if you're a true fan, you'd like to see it at any cost, and even probably touch your idol. However, standing in a huge queue for this important event, beware of traders offering tickets to the best places directly from their hands. At the entrance, tickets, though they look quite real, will prove to be a fake, purchased at a price several times higher than the average. Also, pay attention to tickets sold online. There are a lot of sites full of interesting offers. Buy tickets only on official websites of performers or events, as well as in special ticket offices, and then nothing will spoil your show. Fake cop. Disguise tricks will never go out of fashion. This time we're talking about the police, although of course you need to have some courage to impersonate a police officer. The scheme is quite simple, but it would hardly work if it weren't for the police uniform. In some countries, a police officer may come to you and explain that he's involved in an operation against some counterfeiters operating in the neighborhood. According to them, those criminals are very cunning. Thousands of people have already suffered from their actions. In order to determine if you're a victim of these scammers, the policeman will ask to look at the contents of your wallet. Having skimmed through it, he will give your wallet back to you, but some of the money will already be in his pocket. Another method requires working in pairs. These false police officers call you at the door, and after telling a horror story about searching for a dangerous criminal, they will ask to enter. As you can already understand, they will come out having taken one of your things. Well, one, if you're lucky. Dexterous awkwardness. This trick is a true classic, like the shell game or wallet on the street. Even one of the characters of the film Heartbreakers, performed by Jennifer Love Hewitt, used it. In order to make an acquaintance with some millionaire she was interested in, she very casually spilled a glass of red wine on his shirt. Easy and elegant. Exactly the same scheme works for street swindlers. Accidentally having spilled soda on you or stained your jacket with ice cream, they of course immediately start apologizing, cleaning your clothes and your pockets too, taking your phone, your wallet, and everything else that comes to hand. By the way, most likely they won't even clean the stain, but they'll apologize a few more times, and then they'll quickly disappear, and you will remain in your dirty clothes with a bad mood and without any money. Really sad. Hold the baby. Sometimes everything around happens very quickly, and it's almost impossible to keep track of what's going on. Well, if your name's not Peter, obviously. But most often this kind bustle works really great for scammers. For example, you're walking to a bus stop thinking about something, maybe listening to your favorite track or dreaming. With nowhere to hurry, you're going to get on the bus. But then at the most unexpected moment, a woman with a baby in her arms stumbles over something right in front of you in a crowd of people. As in a slow motion picture, you see that the baby's about to fall. You start panicking, stretch out your arms and catch it at the last moment. Wow, what speed! What a spider skill! What? Wait a minute. Where's your bag or smartphone that you just had in your hand? And why isn't the music playing? Oh, you can already forget about all of that. They were taken by the same woman who decided to play rugby with her baby. By the way, instead of her baby in a blanket, there's a doll or maybe a bunch of rags. And the puppet mother, of course, managed to escape. So hopefully after watching this video you'll be as cautious as possible and never fall for these tricks. Be careful and of course hit the like button. Amazing gadgets, upcoming technologies, incredible inventions and other cool stuff related to high tech on TechZone. Subscribe, you won't regret it. The link is on the screen and in the description.
Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video in social networks and we'll be right back to you as fast as we can.